Hello everyone, welcome to ratio and proportion part 2. In the first part I explained about ratio. In this part we will be discussing about proportion. It involves four quantities. Okay, four quantities, suppose A, B, C and D. They are said to be in proportion if A by B is equal to C by D, or A is to B is equal to C is to D. Okay, here first and last A and D are called extremes or n terms. The middle two terms B and C are called means or middle terms. D, the last term is called fourth proportional. Okay, for an example, 180 cm is to 60 cm is equal to 60 kg is to 20 kg. Let us see the left hand side ratio. 180 cm by 60 cm will give us 3 by 1. Then the right hand side ratio, 60 kg by 20 kg will give us 3 by 1. So the two ratios are same. So we can say that these four quantities, 180 cm, 60 cm, 60 kg and 20 kg are in proportion. Okay. Then continued proportion. It involves three or more quantities. Usually we take three. Three quantities A, B and C are said to be in continued proportion if A by B is equal to B by C. Here you can see the middle term has been repeated. Okay, this B has been repeated. A by B is equal to B by C, or A is to B is equal to B is to C. On cross multiplication we will get B square is equal to AC. Okay. The middle term B is called mean proportional. The last term C is called third proportional. Okay. So this is about proportion and mean proportion. Now let us move to exercise, some problems. Exercise 7B, you can open your book. Exercise 7B, page number 94. Okay. Question number 3, first bit. Find the mean proportional between 6 plus 3 root 3 and 8 minus 4 root 3. Let the mean proportional be x. Okay. So A and C have been given to us and B we have to find. So A by B is equal to B by C. Since it is mean proportion means continued proportion. Okay. So on cross multiplying we will get x square is equal to 6 plus 3 root 3 into 8 minus 4 root 3. This implies that x square is equal to, from here we can take out 3, remaining will be 2 plus root 3. From here we can take out 4, remaining will be 2 minus root 3. So 3 into 4 is 12. 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3, it is in the form of A plus B into A minus B, which is A square minus B square. So 2 square minus root 3 square. So 12 into 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1, so 12. X square is equal to 12. X is equal to plus or minus root 12, or plus or minus 2 root 3. So this is the value. Okay. So the mean proportional between these two numbers is 2 root 3 or minus 2 root 3. Okay. Now move to number 6. What least number must be added to each of the numbers 6, 15, 20 and 43 to make them proportional? Now the four numbers are not in proportion. Okay, 6 by 15 is not equal to 20 by 43. We have to add some number, a minimum number, so that they become proportional. Let the number to be added be x. Okay. So as you can see, 6 plus x by 15 plus x is equal to 20 plus x by 43 plus x. Cross multiply. Okay. On cross multiplying and then solving, you will get x is equal to 3. So the least number that is to be added to all these four numbers 6, 15, 20 and 43 is 3. Okay. Now move to number 7, first bit. A, B, C are in continued proportion. That means A by B is equal to B by C. This is given. So B square is equal to C. This will help us. Okay. Then we have to prove that A square plus B square by B whole A plus C is equal to B whole A plus C by B square plus C square. Okay. Suppose let us start from LHS. LHS is equal to A square plus B square by B whole A plus C. Then in place of b square we can put ac. Okay, so let us put ac in place of b square in the next step. So a square plus ac by b whole a plus c. I did not open the bracket. Okay, I did not expand in the denominator. Then from the numerator we can take a common. Okay, from the numerator we can take a common, so remaining will be a plus c, then b whole a plus c. A plus c cancel, we will get a by b. LHS we got a by b. Now let us move to RHS. RHS is equal to b whole a plus c by b square plus c square. So b whole a plus c by, again in place of b square you can put ac, so ac plus c square. Then b whole a plus c by, from the denominator we can take c common, c whole a plus c. A plus c common, no sorry, cancel, then b by c. Now a by b equal to b by c, it was given in the beginning in the question, so we get LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Okay, now move to third bit. It is given a by b equals c by d, means it is proportion. Okay, let it be k. Remember, when you are given any question related to proportion and you are asked to prove, means 4 quantities, then take the help of k. But if you are given mean continued proportion, means 3 quantities, do not take k, take b square is equal to ac. Okay, so if a by b equals c by d, let it be k, then definitely a will be bk, c will be dk. Okay, a is bk, c is dk. Okay, we have to prove this: a cube c plus ac cube by b cube d plus bd cube is equal to a plus c whole power 4 by b plus d whole power 4. Let us start from LHS. LHS is a cube c plus ac cube by b cube d plus bd cube. In place of a we can put bk, in place of c we can put dk. So bk whole cube into dk plus, in place of a again bk, in place of c again dk whole cube by b cube d plus bd cube. So this becomes b cube k cube dk, b cube k cube dk plus this becomes bk d cube k cube, bk d cube k cube. Okay, then the numerator becomes b cube d k power 4 plus bd cube k power 4, then by the denominator is as it is. From the numerator we can take k power 4 common, remaining will be b cube d plus bd cube by b cube d plus bd cube. These two cancel. Okay, on cancelling we get k power 4. So LHS is equal to k power 4. Now let us move to RHS. So we should get k power 4, then only they will be equal. RHS is equal to a plus c whole power 4 by b plus d whole power 4. Again in place of a and c put bk dk. So bk plus dk whole power 4 by b plus d whole power 4. Then from here we can take k common. So k whole b plus d whole power 4, k whole b plus d whole power 4 by b plus d whole power 4. Then using indices, laws of indices, k power 4 into b plus d whole power 4 by b plus d whole power 4. These two got cancelled, so remaining is k power 4. Okay, so now we can say that LHS is equal to RHS, hence proved. Okay, move to number 12. Number 12, if y is the mean proportional between x and z, means x by y is equal to y by z given. So definitely y square is equal to xz. We should not take k because it is continued proportion. Okay, it is continued proportion, so we will not take k. So we have to prove that x square minus y square plus z square whole by x power minus 2 minus y power minus 2 plus z power minus 2 is equal to y power 4. This is given in the question. Okay, as you can see, the left hand side is very complicated, so let us start from the left hand side. LHS is equal to x square minus y square plus z square, as you can see here. Then these negative powers we can convert to positive power by taking the reciprocal. In class 9 we have studied. Okay, so 1 by x square minus 1 by y square plus 1 by z square, that is equal to x square minus y square plus z square by 1 by x square minus 1 by, in place of y square you can put xz from equation 1, plus 1 by z square, that is equal to x square minus y square plus z square by, again you can take LCM here, x square xz and z square, the LCM will be x square z square. Okay, so here we get z square minus xz plus x square after taking LCM. Okay, now a by b by c. Okay, a by b by c, this can be written as a into c by b, a into c by b. So I have done that. Okay, this is b by c. So x square minus y square plus z square into x square z square by x square minus xz plus z square, that is equal to x square minus y square plus z square. X square z square can be written as xz whole square by, then in place of xz again we can put y square, means return back to y square. So x square minus y square plus z square, these two cancel, so remaining is xz whole square. Now in place of xz we can put again y square. Okay, as you can see I have put y square, so y square whole square, that is equal to y power 4, which is RHS, hence proved. Okay, now move to number 14. Find two numbers such that mean proportional between them is 12. Let the two numbers be x and y. So 12 will be repeated, x by 12 is equal to 12 by y, given in the question. So definitely on cross multiplying we get xy is equal to 12 into 12, which is 144. Let it be equation 1. Again it is given that the third proportional to them is 96, means now y will be repeated, x by y is equal to y by 96. On cross multiplying we get y square is equal to 96x. Okay, this implies that y square is equal to 96 into, in place of x, look at equation 1, x is equal to 144 by y or not. If xy is equal to 144, then x will be 144 by y, so that we can put here. In place of x we can put 144 by y. Okay, there were two unknowns, x and y. I eliminated x, I got only one unknown, that is y. Take y to the left, we will get y cube is equal to, this 96 into 144 can be splitted to 8 into 12 into 12 into 12. So y is equal to cube root of 8 means 2 into 2 into 2, then 12 into 12 into 12. So cube root of 2 into 2 into 2 is 2. Cube root of 12 into 12 into 12 is 12. So 2 into 12 gives us 24. Y is equal to 24. Okay. Now let us move back to x. What is x? 144 by y. So 144 by 24 gives us 6. X is equal to 6. Okay. Move to number 17. It is given that p plus r is equal to mq. I have given it equation 1. Also it is given that 1 by q plus 1 by s is equal to m by r, and we have to prove that p by q is equal to r by s. Okay, we have to prove that p, q, r, s are in proportion, 4 quantities. Okay, so let us start from here. 1 by q plus 1 by s is equal to m by r. Take LCM. On taking LCM, okay, on taking LCM you will get qs, then numerator will become s plus q is equal to m by r, then cross multiply r whole q plus s is equal to mqs. Now in place of mq we can put p plus r from equation 1, so put that. left hand side open the bracket, QR plus RS is equal to, in place of MQ put P plus R then S. Again open the bracket, on the right hand side we will get PS plus RS. So QR plus RS is equal to PS plus RS. RS cancel, so we get QR is equal to P by S or R by S is equal to P by Q. Hence proved P by Q equal to R by S, so they are in proportion. Move to number 10. If Q is the mean proportional between P and R, means P by Q is equal to Q by R given. So Q square is equal to PR, let it be equation 1. We have to prove that PQR, P into Q into R, whole into P plus Q plus R whole cube is equal to PQ plus QR plus PR whole cube. Let us start from the left hand side. So PQR, this PQR can be written as Q into PR, okay, then as it is remaining. In place of PR we can put Q square. So as you can see, I have put Q square. So Q into Q square is equal to P plus Q plus R whole cube. Q into Q square becomes Q cube whole into P plus Q plus R whole cube. Now A cube B cube can be written as AB whole cube. In indices we have studied in class 9, okay. So Q cube whole into P plus Q plus R whole cube can be written as Q into P plus Q plus R whole power 3. Now open the bracket, PQ plus Q square plus QR whole power 3. Now in place of Q square again we can put PR, so put PR. So PQ plus PR plus QR whole power 3, which is RHS, hence proved, okay. So this is the end of ratio proportion part 2.